Clash in session. This one is one of those many types of fight that I would be doing. One actor or actresses that play more than one comic book characters. This time up to the plate is Karen Fukuhara. We have Katana, mentally unstable and lethal fighter who is seen as a living weapon, against the female, the unpredictable, brutal mute. Who will win this bout? In order to find out the winner, I will use 9 criteria. Intelligence, strength, speed, combat, durability, invulnerability, energy projection, versatility, and TOT. You know, that one thing that would change the fight in their favor. Brief summary. Tatsu Hikari was born on March 16, 1986 in Tokyo, Japan, and trained in various martial art at a young age, a trait encouraged by her parents. When she reached adulthood, 2 brothers began to compete for her heart, Maseo and Takeo. Yet her decision to marry the former drove the latter into joining the Yakuza and be disowned by his family. After the deaths of Tatsu's parents, she and Maseo started a family of their own, and she gave birth to twin girls, Yuki and Reiko. Meanwhile, Takeo rose in the Yakuza rank, and one of his exotic tastes included ancient weapons. He was presented with a pair of matched swords, one of which Takeo favored due to its mystical properties, which would come to be known as the Soultaker because of its ability to trap the souls of its victims within itself. The young Yakuza demanded his brother to duel for the prize of Tatsu. During the course of the struggle, a fire started, and Maseo was trying to save his kids. But in the midst of it, Takeo killed him with the Soultaker. Tatsu tried to save the twins, but couldn't. They died in the fire. Thus Tatsu instead escaped alone with her life and began training as a samurai under a master called Tadashi. After much time, she graduated from his tutorship and left for America, where she intended to use her talent to fight for justice. Tatsu took the codename Katana after the sword she still wielded, tearfully speaking to the sword of Maseo within it from time to time. The Japanese script on her pants translates to, "I weep when I think of him," as a reference to her husband. Powers. Peak human condition, peak human durability, expert martial art, sword mastery, skilled acrobat, bilingual, and a Soultaker sword which grants the ability to capture the spirit of every being it kills and communicates with it, including that of her dead relatives and husband. The female of the species, or simply the female, real name Kimiko. When the boys found her imprisoned in a cage in a basement under high security, they mistaken her for a victim in desperate need of saving. But as the boys unraveled the mystery of the female, they followed a trail of blood and gore to learn that she's a bad weapon of a woman who might just end up saving them instead. As they discovered, the puzzle of the female's origin is part of something larger and far more terrifying than they ever imagined. In her youth, the female grew up with her parents and brother on the coast of Japan. Kimiko finally remembers looking at palm trees in the moonlight from her home country. One night, a group of terrorists from the Shining Light Liberation Army broke into her home and gunned down her parents. The soldiers captured Kimiko and her brother, forcing them to serve in their army for many years. She managed to escape, however, and was taken prisoner and smuggled into the United States, where she was experimented on with Compound V provided by A-Train. Her experimentation was a part of an elaborate plan by Vought to create supervillains and allow them to wreak havoc all over the world. This will force the US government to allow superheroes to join their army and combat these super threats. Kimiko will remain imprisoned in a triad hideout under a grocery store in New York City until her captors was ready to unleash her. Despite all of the trauma she endured, Kimiko resolved to find her brother and return to their home country. Powers. Superhuman strength, superhuman durability, superhuman speed, superhuman agility, superhuman reflexes, and regeneration healing factor. If you're still here watching this battle, make sure you return soon. In fact, just subscribe so you won't miss it when it drops. You can always unsubscribe later if you want, which I hope you don't. Clash in session. Alright, ring that bell. Class is in session. Okay, we'll go with intelligence. For intelligence, I'll go with Katana, as it's proven that she's quite intelligent. She has been a vigilante in Japan, going against the Yakuza for at least some years. Also, she's possibly the most skilled swordsman on Earth. All of this knowledge against the female who lives on the coast of Japan with her family in her home in the country. Yeah. So, I believe Katana takes this round. Strength. While Katana's strength is on street class, it's very clear that the female is in the superhuman strength level. The female's strength is greater than, that of any human, allowing her to overpower people much larger than her. Her strength allows her to easily punch through people's rib cage, tear skulls apart, snap necks, break wrists, and take on other suits with great strength. She was able to easily rip a man's face off. She was even strong enough not to only cause Stormfoot pain, but also make her bleed. The female takes this. Speed. Katana has been seen dodging a hurled boomerang from Captain Boomerang, which pushed her speeds at peak human. But I'm inclined to give the speed point to the female, as she's on superhuman level when it comes to the speed, and she's used her speed to slam into Black New York, who's about to attack Frenchie. The female got this one. Combat. Katana is a samurai assassin who is an infamous master of swordplay and martial arts, trained to fight to the highest level in an ancient art form. I got my money on Katana for this round. Durability. How much they can muscle through pain. Though we see Katana can survive a crash landing of a helicopter along with other members of the Suicide Squad, this round easily goes to the female due to her regeneration healing factor. The female possessed the power to regenerate, allowing her to completely heal for the most fatal of injuries in a matter of minutes. She was therefore able to survive a rapidly recover, being repeatedly slashed and stabbed by Black New York's dagger, though she momentarily succumbed to the severe wounds until her healing agility began to kick in and revive her. She was able to immediately heal from the multiple gunshot wounds to the torso. She also survived Stormfront's electrical attacks, as well as Stormfront breaking her neck, only to revive and snap it back in place. The female has this round. Invulnerability. How much damage can they take? The female has enhanced durability, which allows her to endure multiple types of attacks and trauma. She was able to withstand being thrown through a brick wall and having her head bashed into a wall multiple times by A-Train. This power seems to only offer her protection against blunt force trauma, meaning she can be stabbed and slashed by sharp weapons. She was able to withstand getting shot multiple times and didn't even show any pain. The female takes this round. Energy projection. Neither of the fighter have any forms of energy projection, so no points are given here. Versatility. This was a close one, but I'm edging this round to Katana, as she has more useful skills in her arsenal, such as peak human condition, durability, expert martial artist, swords mastery, skilled acrobat, bilingual, and the Soultaker swords with great ability to capture the spirit of everything it kills. All is compared to the female's superhuman strength, durability, speed, agility, reflexes, and healing factor. Though what the female has may be more powerful, this round is solely for how many tools a fighter has to fight with. This is why I chose Katana for this round. Alright, TOT, that one thing. That one thing that could change the whole battle. While I'm wanting to give this round to the female because of the healing factor, I just couldn't. Katana with her blades and skill makes her one of the most dangerous assassins in the world. She can easily take down multiple monstrous troops with her sword, cuts a monstrous troop completely in half, keeps up with the Enchantress, and holds her ground with a powerful air blast by Enchantress, who is a extra-dimensional entity, and even wounds the Enchantress brother, who is classified by Argus as an extra-dimensional entity, as Katana is capable of slicing off the hand of the superhuman strong Incubus. I truly believe Katana has enough skill to make this one of the closest fight I ever done. So it's a 4-4 either way. So there you have it. It's a draw. Did you have Katana winning? did you have the female taking this fight? Comment below, let me know. And thank you so much for watching this. I hope you subscribe and come back and see the next fight. I'm telling you, it is not what you expect. All right? And I see you next time when Clash is in session. Clash in session.